disaster. Ugh. Apologies for the disastrous hair. I have gotten dressed, but I have not been up very long, or awake very long. However, this also felt like a necessary video to film. So, excuse me 2 seconds, I'm trying to sort of at least grip back that annoying bit of hair that keeps on boinging up. See if that helps a little bit. There we go, that'll do me. It's clean, it's fine. I'm dressed, things are covered that need to be covered, all is well. However, yes, before anyone asks, I have moved from my usual floating cushion area where I normally film to my sensory corner for this exact reason, because this video is about my sensory fidget toys, whatever you want to call them. Now, this is my sensory corner. I am going to do a complete video on it. But that will be up shortly. I need to get a new memory card before I can film it, because I really don't want to be using my phone, just simply because of the fact that my phone is a right faff to film on, no matter how much brand new it is. However, today is going to be about my sensory toys and what sensory toys I have in this corner. Now, I do have more sensory toys than in my corner, but they're in my backpack and they're in case I have a seizure, because they do help me out. And obviously my assistant's dog is essentially a portable sensory toy on his own, and that's what my OT called him, so that stuck. And for those wondering, Jake is literally laying by my side being petted as I film this video, because it is 8:45 in the morning here in the UK and I am still really tired, and he enjoys being petted and it helps me stay calm, so it works. We're good now. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to show you is really random. I'm fully aware it's random, but I don't care. Are these cards, because they're literally by the side of me and I'm lazy at this time of the morning. They haven't been cut out yet because I only got them yesterday and I only prepped them yesterday. They're from Twinkle and they are little calming cards, like little calming activity cards, and there's different ones, but obviously I can't show you them all because I don't have the coordination to hold them all and show them all, but this is what one set looks like. I enjoy the fact that on these they have different types of humans. Like, it's not all white. They're not all white people. They're not all boys. They're not all girls. It's a mixture of races, and I don't know if ethnicities are the same thing, but it's a mixture of those. It's a mixture of weights and colours and groups of people. Like, it's different, and that's what I enjoy. Because usually if you order something, you get all white humans or all one race humans, and that's just mean. Like, even people who are in ethnic minorities need cards to help them calm down, or need to be able to see themselves in stuff. Like, it just isn't fair that they don't get represented as often. Like, people with autism don't get represented often enough. But people of colour and people who are of different races certainly don't get what's the word? Represented as much either. And they've even got people of different faiths as well, which makes me very happy to see this. Even though I am not this faith, I have my own faith, which I don't really talk about on here because it's kind of a personal, private thing. I do keep that to myself. I'm very happy to see that they have the option for different faiths. And then I've also got these ones, which are lanyard cards, which I print big because my being able to read them is kind of important for me, especially when I'm having an anxiety moment or like a meltdown, or when I'm out and I just need something that I can hold. These are quite important. and they tell you where to punch a hole, which is really, really useful because I have tried to do this sort of thing before and I have covered up the words so they haven't been any use. And they were really irritating to them, so I'm glad I've got some more. And for those wondering, these are all off of the Twinkle website, as in Twinkle, it's an educational thing that teachers use a lot. But I found it when I was homeschooling my mum's niece, so I used it then, but I still use it now because I still find useful things like visuals there to use. Now, onto the sensory fun. Onto the sensory box fun. Yes, I'm a child. Yes, I'm more than likely going to look like I'm just staring into space drawing this because I promise I'm not, because that would mean I'm having a seizure, but I can't look interested when I'm this tired, and I promise I'm interested. Oh yeah, and you lot are resting on my trampoline right now, and I've got my sensory swing behind me, but these I don't really class as toys. They're just sensory things, they're not really toys. Now, things that are toys are in my big box. I ironically reorganised before thinking about doing this video because it would do my head in. So, I'm just going to go through it, like literally pick out what I've got. I've got this is a jewellery, like a piece of jewellery. So you wear it as a necklace or a bracelet, or you can take this out. I have got one where I've took the string out because I use it when I need to calm down, or like when I need to have I got an email and got distracted, or when I need to like have something to hold on the go and I can't really have the string because I also own a dog and he likes to chew, so that wouldn't be safe. However, I do use the string quite a lot when I'm just in the house and I know where he is. It's designed for chewing. I like the fact it looks like a Lego brick, and the other side is also quite sensory as well. Like it's got the don't know what you'd call those. I was going to say knobs, and then realised how immature I am and I would laugh. But you can chew this. It's bendable. It's not very Squidgy Ball, but it is quite bendy and like it's good for like fine motor if I want something that I can just fidget with. And it's designed for chewing, which means it holds up as well. I like this quite a lot. I have 4 various different ones, various different colours, various different lengths and strengths, etc. I actually got these off of someone on Facebook Marketplace who was lovely enough to send me 3 for £7, and I love them all. This is a fidget, like a little portable fidget mat I got off Etsy that someone was selling, that is designed. It's very much a soft one. However, you can open it, and on the inside there's all sorts of things to fidget with and faff with, and I love it. This is one of my favourite things. I absolutely adore it. And it opens, and you can faff, you can fiddle with this, and like I love the, I guess you'd call this fringe. It's one of my, I just like the texture of all of this, to be fair. I like the textures. And you can move this, and there's a zip, and like all of this stuff is padded, so it generally feels like a pillow. Like it's so soft, and I love it so much. It was a lot of money though, and I'm happy with the fact that it was a lot of money. It's really good quality. It's from Etsy. I literally just searched sensory items and this came up. Only issue is I can't see the little puppet thing to close it again, so I kind of just have to guess. There we go. Now, a lot of this is from Amazon in general because Amazon's easy for me to use. So they're all recommended by my OT though, so that's useful. I have my Squidgy Ball. This is literally just a ball. It doesn't do anything interesting. It feels interesting, but it doesn't do anything interesting like make a noise or anything like that. But I do tend to roll it in my hands and throw it up and down. Like, it's just a ball, so that's what I use it for. And then we've got this thing. This is a poppet tube. Well, actually, it's a twirling pipe. And I'm incorrect. This is not from Amazon. This is from B&M. It's a twirling pipe, which twirling is a type of dance. However, I've sort of just claimed it as a sensory thing because I like the sound it makes and it's stretchable. Which is useful because I quite like having things that I can manually move around and fidget with. And then we have, now I don't quite know why, but a random Spider-Man. I think that's just because I like Marvel and the fact that he can move and like I think for a very long time it was because I thought, oh, Spider-Man will protect my toys. When in reality, he's not a real Spider-Man. I mean, yes, this is what Spider-Man looks like for those wondering, but he's not, like, Spider-Man isn't real. Spider-Man's Peter Parker. Sorry, probably should have said spoiler before that, but I doubt anyone that's watching my videos have not seen Spider-Man, so, and don't know that, so we're fine. This is from Amazon. This is a fidgety ball, like a sensory ball. It's one of my favourite things. I absolutely love it. My dog also loves it, which is why as soon as I'm done fidgeting with it, it is going straight back in the box. Doesn't smell great though. Like, that's something to watch out for. It does not smell great. It smells like nail polish remover and I hate that scent. What else do we have in this bag? I've got a whole heap of, like, these are all very similar. In fact, because they all came from the same thing, like they all came in the same pack. They're all, they're Rubik Cubes. Well, that's what they're called. They were called Rubik's Cube Fidgets. So I got a squidgy, moldable, literal Rubik's Cube. And then I got this thing, which is in the pattern of a Rubik's Cube, but it's a star, I think. It's supposed to be a star. And then there was this one, which again came in the same pack. So it's a Rubik's Cube pattern, but it opens out and like shuts and things like that. Like, it's literally, they are just designed to fidget with, and I love it because I just love to fidget. And then this ball, it also came in that pack, and you can press it and it's small enough that it'll go in my hands, or my paws as I call it, without damaging them. And you press the little circles, which I do quite often because it's just a nice sensation, really. In all fairness, it's just a nice sensation. I also have a few random items, like this is a massage roller, but I use it to apply deep pressure where needed because that's kind of a necessity for me when I can't find the dog, who is still laying by me, still laying asleep. But I like the fact that I can just literally use it as I'm using it, and it doesn't look awkward because, like, this is literally designed as a massage roller. So I don't look dodgy as hell when I'm trying to faff with it. Oh! This also came with the Rubik's Cube. It's just a keyring one, I think. Like, it's supposed to go on your keys, but I've already got so much junk on my keys. Having this on my keys would make no sense. So it just lives in there. I have, what else do I have in my box of fidgets? I have bubble tubes. Yes, they are childish. No, I do not care. They help me to remember to take big breaths. One has Paw Patrol and one has Peppa Pig on them. Now, I love bubbles in general. I did at one point have little ones, but I have no idea where they've gone. Those bubble tubes are from B&M, by the way. I have... what's in there? Oh, these are essential oils, but I can't physically use them because they're citrus scents and I can't have citrus. So they are not safe for me, and they will never be safe for me. So they just live in a bag so that I don't touch them, so that I don't get sick, because that would not be fun to explain to my mother, who already worries enough and gets irritatingly obsessive over things. So I do not tell her things for that exact reason. I have... oh, hang on. Let's put things away first before we start bringing anything else out, otherwise we're just going to end up stressed. That and the thingy and that thingy and the cube and the piece of jewellery. Realistically, probably should have organised that a bit better, but oh well. I have next, this is another ball. It's another sensory ball. Again, Amazon. But it's purple, which is partly why I got it, because I love the colour purple. But no, it's a squidgy one. You do have to be careful, because I had another one of these and I squished it too much and it broke, and it looks like a boobie. It looks like a breast, because apparently that's where my brain goes when it comes to things like this. I just like the feel of it, and the fact that when you squish it, it makes a noise. What else do we have? What else is in the treasure trove of sensory items? This stuff. I'm not taking it out because it feels really dodgy, but it's a nice sensory thing when I need that sort of tactile. It's like Kinetic Sand, just a really cheap version of it. From B&M again. I tend to get a lot of my things from B&M because they're a quid or less, or like £2 at most. And then I've got a tangle. I've also got quite a lot of the same similar stuff in my sensory kit in my bag, but this thing is literally just an old school tangle, like the ones that smokers use when they're trying to quit. I just like, obviously, fidgeting with it because that's what it's designed for. And if you heard that, that was my dog. He was snorting. I have absolutely no idea. I could not tell you when he's barking. Jake, shush! I have these, which are break cards. I don't really use them very often anymore, but they're there if I need them, especially during sensory meltdowns. I have 3 of these poppets. They are literally, that's all they do. They are poppets. Everyone's bloody obsessed with them now, and it's really irritating for people like me who actually use them for the reason that they're there, not to just get distracted in class. Because we didn't choose to get distracted easily, or we didn't choose to need things to fidget with, and everyone acts as though they're the new height of the century, and it's like, no. You try having this unmeetable need for sensoriness, or unmeetable need for not being distracted as easily. Then I think you can find it fair to use them. Now I have, inside my kit, I have 3. I have a green one, They all look exactly the same. They're all exactly the same thing. I have a green one, a blue one, and a pink one. I also have my beads that are bravery beads that tell people that's to do with like how many operations you have, how many like stays in hospital you had, infusions, etc., blood donations, like all sorts of things. I love mine. They should still be growing, but I did not want to pay because the company I got them from, you had to pay, and I was like, that's a rip-off considering you're doing it for people with disability. I could just as easily make my own, so that's what I started doing. I have now the last 4 things are very, very similar. I have, oh gosh, oh that lid's not on. I have slime, again, B&M, wonderful, wonderful slime. I love slime. Do have to wash my hands afterwards though, because it's not necessarily the easiest thing for me. Like, no matter how much I love slime, and no matter how much I love the feel of it, it's also very much it's not something I would take out my house activity. Like, that wouldn't work. Because for a start my hand gets all gloopy and I just, ugh. It feels really dodgy and I don't like it. I love the feel of slime. I hate the after effects. Ooh. Yeah. Slime is so much fun. And yes, I do quite often just keep it inside the box when I'm playing with it, because I don't want this on my carpet and then having to clean it up would not be fun. It has the same effect though. Same calming effect, I don't care. Yeah, no, this is why we don't play with slime when we're trying to film a video. We get distracted. I'm going to put that down. Now the last thing is very, very similar, but they're all the same thing. They're just 3 different pots of it. It's putty. It's glitter putty. It's so cool. It looks like that. Yes, it's pink, and yes, I added the glitter because it came with the glitter to add to the thing. But I'm not taking it out because I end up with the sequins that are in my glitter all over my hands, and I don't want that right now. But it's literal, it's just putty that you can play with. It's pretty basic, to be fair, but it's quite good for keeping my hands busy. Oh, this needs to go back in the box. In fact, it's very good for keeping my hands busy. I use my sensory box almost every single day, and this blooming twirling tube is impossible to put away. My support workers all know where it is. It literally lives underneath my swing. So it lives in this very annoying corner. Ew. I've got slime on my fingers. This is why I don't do this very often. Or at least why I don't get the slime out very often. It lives in that corner, right next to where Jake likes to sleep. And that way, support, and everyone knows where it is. That is what is in my sensory box. Oh, hang on. Let's turn my swing back round. Felt weird. And that is what I use when I need to calm down and have sensory time, along with my swing, which I should realistically be sat in, and my trampoline, which you're laying on. Now, I will do a proper full video on my sensory corner when it is complete. Don't know when that'll be, but hopefully that will be complete very soon. I just need to get like 3 things and then we'll be fine. When I have completed my sensory room, I will do a video. And for those wondering where my dog was this whole entire video, my JC is literally, he's there. He's sleeping, as per usual at this time in the morning. Thank you for watching, guys. I will see you later. And no, I don't know why he's barking. I have no idea. Bye.